morning, everyone. Konbanwa mina. Hello, my pups. Is there anything else I can say? Dear humans, welcome back to more Final Fantasy. Sorry it took me so long to get back to you guys, but I actually was watching a movie. Hi. Even I watch movies. Like, why would I not? Why would I not watch movies, you know? But, enough talking, let's get into this. We're gonna have a lot of fun again. Hi. It's Final Fantasy, so we always have a lot of fun. Where was I? Where were we? Speak with Emmeline at the Hawthorne Hut. Okay. Alright. Okay. Rogue. There's a plushie in front of my face. Go away. Okay, so I'm gonna queue for leveling. Join. Hi. Still want to level. Still need to level. So here is some story. First, let's drink some water so I can narrate this. Sugoi. Also, we have Scub the Pup's favorite, we have Pokies with us. I'm gonna open my little box here. Yes, it's in a, there we go. It's in a little box for me. But let's take a look here. Hello door, bye door. Some nice Pokies to relax with. If I can get the package open. Okay. So guy. So I have my snacks. We have water and we have Final Fantasy, and I hope some of you guys will pop up soon as well. So here we go. Indeed, I am Emmeline of the Twin Adder. I understand you're here to learn of the Sylphs, yes? For all their whimsy, they are wary a lot, particularly since the Empire has come to the Shroud. Earn their trust, however, and they are friendly as any foe. They have their quirks, but so do we all, no? Would you know more, you'll do well to speak with the master of his hut, Rolf. He's forgotten more about the Sylph than I'll ever know. He's forgotten more about it. Okay. Yum yum. Poky. So hi there, Rolf. Come to learn a thing or two about the Sylphs, have you? I'll tell you one thing. They're particular folk. They're a peculiar folk. How peculiar, you ask? Well, just let me tell you. They're Beg pardon, friend, my memory is just not what it used to be. I've seen much and more in my adventuring days, and it's all cluttered in my noggin now. Though I've shared my stories with those around the hut before, you might have more luck with them. Okay. So he can't remember. He obviously can't remember. It's fine. Isabel Hawthorne. The Sylphs, yes, father told me his stories plenty of times. What I've always found most captivating is how their concept of etiquette is almost completely aligned to our own. You'd do best not to underestimate them on account of their childlike looks. Lest your face end up a mess of glyphs, squiggles, and chocobo scratches. Tee? Huh? Any? What was that tee about? Ooh, a dragoon. The Sylphs invitate tricksters and troublemakers. That's what they are. One day they're drawing marble faces on our mosque, the next day they're sending young sentries failing to the bottom of a ravine. Falling, huh? That looked like an eye. Tell them to stop and they just laugh at you. Rolf claims they harbor no ill will, but I dare say such pranks are no laughing matter. Ah, the little pranksters. The quickest way to a quiver woman's heart might be through her stomach, but don't even think of trying to foist your foodstuff on a sylph. They sustain the some sylphs simply by bathing in the sun, or so Rolf once told me. Okay. Hey, that's a cheap life. Like, no argument, that's cheap. Hi, how are you doing? Repair my gear? Everything is repaired. Can I sell stuff to you? Can. Sell stuff to you then. What's this? Plunger. Buy. Revolver. Oh, hang on. Yeah, I know what those are. Those are for transmogging. I don't need this anymore. I can't sell this. I'll put it there for now. Green beret. Chicken helm. Nice. I'm like just cleaning inventory a little bit. Give me a. What's a Tantalus vest? Is that a Mikto vest? No, it's not. That thing looks weird. You're gone. I can't. Okay. Chicken suit. Discard it then. I cannot even discard this. Okay. Bit weird then. But okay. Colors? Well, the same, I guess then. This can go. Also go. Hi. Making room like a boss. But we did not have room, but you know. Still make a boss. I think we're done. There we go. I think we're done. Hi. Oh, of course. Hearing your stories, well, my stories has brought the memories flooding back to me. I feel like dancing. Yes, nothing brings people together quite like a little toe tapping. Sylph told me a long ago that dancing is a time-honored greeting among their kind. You do well to remember this. It just may help win the favor of our forest friends. So dance, you say? Well, level up, you say. Rolf Hawthorne would share further knowledge. Oh, still here, eh? Great, there's one more thing you should know about the Sylph. They don't take kindly to guests who show up empty-handed. To earn their trust, you'd well to bring along a, Drat, what was it again? And my wife Rosa and I were just speaking of the matter no days ago. Forgive me, friend. Speak to Rosa at the calm. Her memory should prove more reliable than my own. If you say so. But, actually, before I continue this... let's do those. We want our ninja as well, right? So I need to finish those quest lines as well. This will just be a relaxing stream, like always. Oh, I forgot something here. Don't mind my crunching, okay? I hope you don't hear it too much. These are not the easiest quest lines for me to narrate, but I'll do my best. That pirate language catches me each time. We can get some stuff, okay? Been practicing your dance steps, Senko, because we're about to ready to run the rings around Captain Milalas and her SWATs. The Yellow Jackets have been pressing their investigations into the treasure SWAT was deployed from the Maelstrom tab. But as you know, we've got our own network of codes. What don't miss not all the goings on about town. As for the sharp end of the job, it'll be you, me, Underfoot, and the Stray. Let's get on to business, eh? Sure, buddy. Okay, be late to the feast, so I'll just make sure we're all on the same page for now. When you get down to it, we have two goals for this job. Bite back them 3 treasures and mill the coast what cloyed them in the first place. You can be sure that the Yellow Jacket shrew will be doing her damn best to beat us to the marks, and Seeing as the fate of the guild is at stake, we'd best not drag our due beaters on this one. I say we grumble them bubbles before she's even lifted anchor, and give her a proper reason to rage against us rogues. You seem awful keen on this contest all of a sudden, Jake. Well, here's the thing. I sent my grievance to the telesecretary regarding the shoes challenge, but them paper shuffles don't care as a whit as long as one of us gets the job done. So I figured I'd sail with the wind rather than against it. Besides, we wouldn't want to shirk our duties and force poor Captain Milala to blunder about in the scary darkness now, would we? Oh, very gentlemanly of you. Well, them cards, what we've been dealt, ain't they? Now, stow your quips and let's hear what you've learned about them bloody treasures already. Aye, the treasures. According to the manifest of the Maelstrom vessel, we're looking to buy back the Cerulean Star, the Silver Sorrows, and something called the Black Sarcophagus. Aside from the fancy names, I was able to whittle a few more details. The Cerulean Star, for starters, is a big oil blue diamond which shines like, well, like a star, I suppose. Then we've got the Silver Sorrows, a pair of earrings what once graced the waddle of Sultana of Ulda. There's a tale there, but one what don't concern us at present. Lastly, this Black Sarcophagus thing, I'm afraid that one remained a mystery no matter how much I poked and prodded. In any case, all three of these trinkets was recorded as spoils from official privateering raids. Now, as you know, a pirate usually sells his plunder through a reliable fence. Sometimes, though, holding an auction is the only way to offload goods, so what is too extravagant or just too bleeding rare for the average cull to deal in. Our three wondrous treasures fell into the auction only category. When the bidding began in Elport, the telesecretary weighed in with his simple purse, made some unmatchable offers, and organized a tub for the merchandise to be shipped back to Limsa. And that's when our marks swooped in and picked her transport clean. I had a few wits with the Maelstrom sailors that survived the attack, and they pointed a finger at the grin and curse. Problem is, not one cull's seen hide nor hair of the curse, not to mention their bloody ship since the raid. Gabe! Probably. There she is. Sorry I'm late, Jake, but you'll want to hear this. Some of the cargo was what Cloyd from the transport was just found during routine inspection at the Latagran checkpoint. Latagran? Have the curse made landfall then? And what other treasures? Any mention of them? Not that I've heard, but the jackets ain't done shaking out all boxes yet. Then we'd better get the eyes out there. Quickly, Zink. Quick like Zenko underfoot. You're fresh for a run, ain't ya? Come on, Colt. I'll race you out to the checkpoint. Let's go then. Time for a pokey. Oh! Nice timing. Dungeon. XP time. Ohayo. Okay. Oh, another rogue. Well, this one looks cool, so this might actually be a level 18. Okay, no, she's also still a rogue. I was about to say, this one might actually be a ninja already. So, also, I was sort of considering doing an the next few chapters of Dead Space, maybe at 30 subscribers or something like that. Like, of course I'd want more people, so I could say I'll do it at 50. But at the other hand, I also don't want my little few but big fans. Let's be honest there. You're not many, but you're pretty much at all of my streams. So I also don't want it to linger too long for you guys, because I'm guessing you did enjoy it this morning. So yeah, 30 seems maybe like a lot closer, so a lot faster for more Dead Space. But I'll see what I do. Hi. Boy, tank, AoE please. Looks like we're going for a full clear. I don't mind. Whoa. What level is he? Oh, he's only 20? Nah, he's higher. Yeah, he's higher. He's like at least 54. His weapon looks pretty cool. That's the Astrologian, isn't it called like that? Yeah, I don't like him. I know, it's too clunky for me. Like, it's RNG with heals. I don't like that. Oh wait. Oh yeah, bye. I'm sorry for my coughs from time to time. Hey. He's not doing AoEs, is he? You'll have to AoE, buddy. I know, like, tanking in the beginning might be a bit boring because all you do is spam the AoE pretty much. But it is the way to go. You need aggro on the mobs. There we go. And I've played a Berserker, so I know a little bit from the beginning. Eventually you'll be able to do like a 2-part AoE rotation. This becomes a lot more fun than to use it. If you don't do it, aggro is gonna be all over the place. And that's not good. The bunny looks cute though. Oh, well, cute. Actually cool, let's be honest. It's a pretty outfit. A bit sexy, of course, but aren't most female outfits sexy in games anyway? Reason to make a female, right? But it fits her well with the white ears. She has like white bunny ears. I can't see. Where is she? It's like white bunny ears. So the outfit actually really suits her character. Like a white outfit with her white hair and white bunny ears is pretty cool. Hi. I think it's pretty nice. If you're wondering why I'm always running around with my weapons out, it's because I turned off the auto sheathing. Because when the rogue becomes a ninja, actually it looks cool. I have like a little Naruto run or something. Looks pretty cool. I'm gonna use my H shift because aggro's all over the place again, as you can see. He might be a new tank, maybe. It's not a problem, like in the beginning it's fairly easy. As long as he has aggro on the boss, which is obviously easy because it's only one guy that we're hitting. Everyone's just hitting the boss, so you see. And it's cool. Go me. So, the bunny is just standing. Pardon me. Bunny was just standing there. Boom. I'm also thinking of trying to give you guys a surprise in some way I can. Like the 6 of you are pretty much my biggest supporters at the moment, and I do want to show my appreciation of that, of course. So but I don't know what I could do. I'm hoping the stream is going nice because looks like my internet might be spiking a bit here. Hi. Everyone paused on everything? Nanda. Ah! Go me. Let's go up. Okay, never mind, we're going down. Why does the bunny have horns? Probably part of her outfit, I guess. I was about to say, do I have to do everything? Can't I even drink a little bit from my water before anyone actually presses the handle and it makes the thing go boom? Hey, Icarus Ire, the most dangerous boss. Tank, aggro, little fire thingy to keep him on boss and dodge the boom. So don't kill it. Hey Nilga, yeah, most dangerous, but our tank does not know what he's doing. He's probably new, so I just typed out everything that he has to do. With my words. So, aggro little fire thingy, keep him on boss, and dodge the boom. Also, don't kill it. And he's still confused because he's hammering away on those slimes, so yeah, deadly as well. Well, so far no one died yet. Do you still play actually, by the way? Because obviously you have played, but do you still play at the moment? With my wise words, of course, the words of a deity are always wise. Yes. Hi. Kill this thing, though. Ah! Okay. It's okay. You're doing savage fights? Is that the highest difficulty? I can't remember what the highest difficulty was of the dungeons in. Kinda? Okay. So that's like World of Warcraft Mythics, if I'm not mistaken. I think Mythic was the highest in World of Warcraft. But I'm guessing you're not playing on the European servers, right? Because then, time-wise, you're a bit of a different than I am. What's this? Greed. Boss. Oi. Oi. Nope, okay, then we can't play together, sadly enough. Ah! Bad camera angle. Goodbye. Okay. Okay. Wait, does the world transfer still work if you're not on the same server? I thought you had to be at least on like all European, for example. All on Chaos or whatever. Hey, 26! We now have Aeolian Edge, one of the more fancy skills I can use. But I can't use it in this dungeon because we're reduced to 20 and Aeolian Edge is 26. Shame. So that skill looks cool. Oh, rear combo potency. Okay. So then I have to keep that in mind that I have to do from that. If you add me, you can play Dungeons and Dragons. Oh, okay, that's actually cool. I didn't know that. I thought it had to be like on the same server at least. Same server. You know what I mean, right? On the same server realm or something, whatever they're called. Oh yeah, it is server. It is server. European server, and then you have the different worlds. Right. Okay. Okay, cool. Well, I didn't know that. That's actually good to know. I thought you had to be like at least on the same server for it to be possible to do. Sorry. Might have maybe damaged my throat a bit by screaming in fear this morning. I don't know. Yeah, bye. What did you do? Baka! Yeah, no, that's not good. Healer is aggro now. Get it back. Get the aggro. Get the aggro. Get the aggro. Our tanks in the cinematic. You baka. Okay, we're fine. We're good. We're good. We're good. We're good. We're good. Nanda? Oh yeah, true. You always run to that spot, don't you? Yeah, the other rogue aggroed the boss, and the tank was in cinematic. But when I call someone else a baka, I mean it in a friendly way, okay? Like, bear in mind, I call myself a baka maybe 20 times a day, so... I really am not being offensive when I say that. Ah! Like, how can I be offensive to people in this game? No tank! No! Help me! The tank is going for the ads. Yeah, bye. Oh, I wanted to use the limit break. Aww. Fair enough. Well, it is true. If I call someone a baka, I'm being pleasantly annoyed. Something like that? I don't know. But I call myself an idiot or a baka like 20 times a day, so... I play for fun. Play for fun. Like, come on. I mean, you've seen me play Apex, so you've seen the amount of mistakes I make. I am the least to be I'm the least one in position to complain on others about mistakes. Hey, level 27, I think. Yes, sir. Level up again. Sugoi. Sorry, tank, but I'll give it to healer because he did a good job getting you alive. Greet, and leave. Alright, so we're 27 now. That's pretty cool. So no more dungeon now. At least not on. Where do I see those again? Yeah, right. I wanna try and never get this capped out, isn't it? I wanna try and promote them. Yes. Okay, so I'm gonna do the... Honey. Oh, it's this. I'm going to do the rogue quests. Hi, the rogue quests. Because we're already 27, so we still need to do the level 21 as well. Right. So I want to be able to get ninja the moment I get there. Okay? We all agreed? We all on an accord? You better. Nanda? Okay, yeah, it's over there. I was about to say, what's going on here? So I still need to do level 21 and the 25 one, and then of course the 30 one, but we're not at 30 yet, so... Maybe I'll queue for a dungeon on the Scholar, but we'll instantly have that dungeon 9 out of 10 because we're a healer. What's this? Is that a mount? A floating bed? Well, that's new. Oh, we have a mount. I forgot. We have mounts. My bad. Yep. I want one of the cooler mounts again with the awesome music. Ponies. That bet is a mount? Okay. Jokes. Alright, we're here. Harima Harumi. Who are you? I wanna race. Oh wow, why is it not called Underfoot? What? You owe me a pint, Zenko. Jeps aside though, it looks like Vakebo was right about the cargo. Extremely high level mount? Yeah, bye. Well, I don't want the floating bed, so we're cool on that. I'd want the fox mount, but there is no fox mount, sadly enough. For what I've been able to catch from them swats at the gate, it seems Peddler was boned for carrying goods what was known to be a board transport. They carted the poor sod away in change, but the cargo itself is still here. I saw a pair of jackets carrying boxes up that wooden ramp. We need to know what's in them crates. I get the feeling they won't open their guns for the asking though, not while this fool's challenge is going on. Do you think you could skulk over there and see if they found them treasures yet? Do you want me to go stealthy? Okay. Stealthy? Oh, kitten, go stealth! Kitten! Ah! Baka! I skipped. Oh, 2 yellow jacket soldiers are inspecting the siege cargo. Approach them while clothed by your hide ability and attempt to listen to them. I am hidden. My kitten isn't hidden though. There's a QB man. It's not a fox because no. Wait a second. I think I know what you're talking about. That's in my opinion, extremely hard one to get as well. You need all the 5 or 6 different wolf mounts for that, isn't it? Is that not the one you're talking about? Which is, in all honesty, a little bit scary of a mount. It's the one with 3 tails. I need all those wolves. Maybe? Yeah, I figured as much. I tried to solo one of those dungeons on my Zerker and that didn't go well. And I was about, well, a few, probably not high enough yet, but still. Because I know you can actually grind for them. Because all those levels, or all those dungeons are like, what, level 50 if I'm not mistaken. So if you'd actually get like to level 80 with real good gear, you can probably solo the dungeons and just do them over and over again until you actually get the mount. You need all 8. Well, I said 5 because I forgot there were 8. What did I say? Baka. This is all junk. No diamond, no earrings, and no bloody black sarcophagus. Bleh. And I'm calling on someone else a baka. Sarcophagus! There we go. Looks like we'll have to learn hard on that skinny peddler if we find them treasures. The sergeant says the merchant's still pleading ignorance. Claims he was hired to carry the goods through the checkpoint and not else. What a pile of pudgel shite. I'm guessing the pirates been split the cargo and are trying their luck at every checkpoint. Captain Milala's already given order to double the guard and inspect every car and wagon that comes. I didn't know there were 8, I just guessed there were 5. Okay? Is that good enough for you? I had a few of them though, as I said, I tried it solo, but nah. I guess the best class to do solo content would be a paladin, and I'm sort of not looking out the most to playing a paladin. So I'll see how I get my hands on all of them. So they found out of value, eh? Bene, thought we lost contest before we'd even properly started. But be that as it may, something don't add up here. Why would you order a cult to carry the goods through the checkpoint? No smuggler is that daft, surely. And even if by some miracle or the gods we squirm through La Tagran without raising a fuss, why would you risk taking merchandise back to the city? What you clothed it from? One day you will try and help me get it? Ah, that's sweet of you. Arigata. But first I even need to get to that level myself. And that might still take a while, because we both know there is a lot of story. And if I read everything, it's gonna take a while. No, there's a bigger picture here, and we need to take a step back to see it. Assuming the Curs hired this peddler to do their dirty work, there'll be someone in the shadow as brokered the deal, and just happen to know a cove what makes it his business to oversee their kind of shady arguments. I also know you can buy like the books to skip the story, but who would be such a baka to do that in this game? It's such a story game. And I already know the first 2 Well, the first one and the first expansion, but not everyone who's watching does, so I'm not skipping them. The thing is, this black marketeer bloke changes his aunt depending on how the breeze blows. Quite literally, in fact. I seem to recall the navigator's veil being shifted by a westerly this morning. So that put him at the Tyler's Rest. Nice and close. So I only go ask him a few questions before we head back to the guild. Where? Over there. Come on. Yup. At least I guess now in general, even when I read everything, it's going to go a little bit faster because I'm only focusing on my main classes. Though the moment I hit 50, that's gonna increase with 2 or 3. We'll have a Dark Knight then, we'll have a Samurai then, obviously, and we'll also have our Red Mage then. But I don't know whether I'll level all of them up at the same time, because otherwise we have too many classes then. Like well, not the Arcanist, the Scholar, the Black Mage is still at 7 even only. I need to get him actually to 15 at least sometime. But not for now. For now, Scholar, Rogue into Ninja and some main story. Hi. I'll make him 15 off stream or so. If I may say, Samurai is pretty progress. I know, Samurai is cool, right? He's one of the highest damage dealers, but also selfish. But hey, who cares? At the other hand, though, I've already played Samurai, and I find it, sadly enough, I don't know, it's the same over and over again. Though, that might be just in the beginning. Like I said, my Samurai was also barely above 50, probably not even 60. So, it's not a Ninki gauge. Ninki gauge is on the Ninja, I think. But Samurai has like that sword gauge, and so I pretty much had like no skills almost, which had to do with that sword gauge. So for me it was literally just rotation A, rotation B, rotation C, big damage kill. And then again A, B, C, big damage, A, B, C, big damage. And that's pretty much all I could do. So it got kind of boring for me, but I still am definitely going to make it because it's a Samurai, come on! And it does high damage, come on! Plus, not to mention, some of the skills have Sakura petals. So, again, come on! Or well, they're more like cherry blossoms, they're more pink, but still, come on! It's a Samurai! Come on! You know, yeah, there we go, Samurai, pretty much that. Come on! Like, if this game would make a class with a sight, we're done talking, I'm playing that class, it has a sight. Come on! I pride myself on my memory of 4 faces, but yours is unknown to me. Are you an earnest customer or an inquisitive annoyance? I must be sure of your intentions. I am here to kill these Kikern. Oh, here we go, Aeolian Edge! Woo! Jumpy, jumpy, jumpy. Boop, 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 boop. Or did you mean Samurai is pretty much dead by the rotation I was summing up? Huh? Oh, now I have to talk to him again. The dance is all but the name is new. Put away your daggers, Rogue. Quote, actually, okay. I have peddled my words to your kind since the upright thieves talked tonight. Speak, what would you have of this humble merchant? Still tormenting the cold, say, Grandad? We've come for information in a smuggling job. Grandad? There was this peddler what was caught at the Latagran checkpoint moving merchandise from the Grinning Curse. Pleaded innocent even when he had screw put to him. You wouldn't know all about that deal, would ya? Every lost sordid detail. Not a single grain of stolen sand passes through the shadows without my knowledge. But such prickle wisdom lodges tightly in one's throat. What have you brought to ease the pain of its passage? Spare me the theatrics, Granted. Here's your usual purse. An invisible one at that. Look at that coin. The sum is paid, the deal is made. May my answer sate your fickle hunger. Your hapless peddler was indeed innocent. He was but a beast of burden employed by associates of the Grinning Curse, and he likely knew naught of his freight's tainted nature. A pawn, if you will, a convenient decoy. There are those among my acquaintances who specialize in providing such services. Aye, that's what I thought. The curse wanted that call to get caught, and now the jackets have had the taste. They'll waste their time jaffling every shite pie what come through their checkpoints. Meanwhile, the real treasures are hidden away in the Darkmans, along with the grinning curse. Not the Darkmans, Master Oak, the Mist. Aside from the traveling merchants, the curse associates have spent coin on another piece for this little game. A navigator, one who is practiced in piloting a vessel through the Doxies Pull. The Doxies? The Gauls only know how many ships have sailed into that fog soup and never come out, and that's where you say the curse have gone to ground. Now there's a trick what took some bollocks. Once their hunted top was sitting dimmer in the mist, though it would have been uneasy to have these associates, so there's ferry the junk goods to Lenoscare. Then the Kennicos just need to wait for the peddler to get bone and draw the glasses or the Yellowjackets Island. We need to strike now. As soon as they learn the coast is clear, they'll flee for open waters. A fair appraisal of events. Now that you know the location of your marks, however, it will not be so difficult to track them down. The Doxies Pool was once an impenetrable shroud, but ever since the calamity, the mists are far less constant. Now you narrow your search to the heaviest banks, and you will soon uncover those who wish to remain unseen. But now a warning, the mists conceal other dangers beside the dogs you seek. A careless step may land you upon the chopping block. Chopping block? You can't mean... Seems I found myself another lead to look into. You hurry on back to Jake and tell him what we've learned so far. Okay. So yeah, so the rotation is still there. Of course, the moment your samurai is a bit higher level, you do have some more stuff to do. But yeah, it still runs about those 3 rotations, I guess. To get your 2 buffs up, what's it again? Attack speed and damage, right? And then the last one, which has not actually a single buff, but triggering it will make you able to do your big damage skill. But still, it's a samurai, so come on! Who doesn't want to play a samurai? Especially a Japanese fox cult would definitely not like to play a samurai. Na, 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 na. I actually can't remember how long these quests are. I think both are like 2-parters, so it's gonna be a little bit annoying. It's gonna take a bit of time, but hey, it's fine. Okay, wait, you're still so cute. About time, lad. You was gone so long I almost sent a stray after you. What happened to Underfoot? He got lost on his way. So our marks and their bitten brobbles are snug inside the Doxies Pool, eh? I'll not discount the Oarsman warning, but we may not have a better chance than crash the curse and grab them treasures. We board their ship right now. You, me, and Vakebe. I suppose we'll be needing ourselves a tub for the voyage. I'll have wits with the Swarson and see what the dry docks can spare by way of a ship and a reliable crew. Get your kit together and meet us there. Let's go, kitten! Squirrel kitten. Hi, hi, hi. Where to? I'll just teleport most of the stuff now. We have 50,000 gil. That's anything but a big amount. But I am pretty confident that should be enough to keep teleporting all over the place when we need to teleport somewhere for our main quest. Not 100% sure, but I'm pretty. Where are you at? Oh, hi. Beth. Alright, Zenko, I've pulled in some favors and there's a crew that'll get us close enough to scamper by the curse vessel. They'll be cramped up on the deck. If we try to mill the whole lot at once, we'll soon find ourselves up against the rails. So we go in quick and quiet and try to knock them off a few at a time. Well, Colt, are you eager to test your sea legs? Yes, let's go! Sea legs I have, swimming this fox can. Don't mind my cursor being in the middle of the screen. I'll drag it away. Right, no one's seen us so far. Let's get to work. I'll sink my stabbers in the captain. Those 2 back there are yours. Follow me, Zenko. Vakebe. Wow, okay, but you're doing almost no damage at all. What's wrong with you, girl? Come on, miss. Jake, I thought you were going for the captain. You're killing the whole bunch of them. Show off. When Jakey boy becomes a show off again. That's why I like ninja though. Like, you give me my right of talking when I say samurai, sadly enough, is combo A, B, C, and then big damage kill and repeat. Ninja has such a variety. Like, with ninja there's so many in-between skills. Of course not now, but at a higher level. Like, the level I was with my ninja, I had like a few skills in here which I had to use in between my damage. And ninja also, with the ninjutsu skills, you can do this, you can do that, you can do another skill, and there's another one, and another one, and another one. And at higher levels you can upgrade 2 of them, and yeah, ninja has a lot to do. That's really cool. It's also a bit hard on the brain. I messed them up sometimes, so I'll have to get used to them again. At least I still know a few. I played like a few minutes. Ah, yeah, bye. On my main ninja and see whether I still know some or knew some of the buttons I had to press to get like the attack speed buff, the Suiton being able to cost stealth skills and all of that. I still knew a few. And also, which ninja makes fun is like your self buff. You instantly just attack a lot faster, so it just goes faster as well. The clickings, it's really fun. Even though I dislike the nerf a little bit, I liked how it used to be, but it's still fun. Jake, I found me one of them treasures. Unless there's another fist-sized blue diamond on board, it's gotta be the cerulean star. As for them other 2 bubbles, I've tossed the cabins and been through the hold ilm by ilm, but there's not else there. Well, we'll just have to ask all sweet like, won't we? Spit it out, Kerr. Where are you keeping the rest of your treasures? Ha, you think I'll spill me guts for the likes of you, rogue? Maybe you wouldn't at that, but what about this partner you're working with? How'd you... We don't need no partner. So you're telling me this was all your own idea? You woke up one day, decided you'd attack a maelstrom transport right over the coast of Ailport, then disappear into the love and embrace of the Doxy's Pole? Not exactly your style, is it? The Grinning Curs are too blind famous for being the crew what turned their snouts up at privateering in favor of keeping the old ways. You've only escaped the Yellow Jacket's grip this long by crawling on your bellies and snatching scraps of what fell from the table. You ain't the type to sink your teeth into a Navy-owned vessel, no matter the price. Aye, well, maybe there ain't no profit in being cautious no more. The age of pirates is swift coming to an end. Merlit won't be stopped, not by a piddling little crew like mine. That's why we've thrown our lot in with the executioners. That blue rock was just our share of the loot, the scraps from the table, like you said. If you want them other trinkets, still have to take it up with your new mates. Our new mates, my bad. One job at a time, lad. First we need to get these stinking cows and their tub back to the docks. Did you see Vacabe's reaction though? Executioners must be some big deal. Hi. And I don't know, I forgot. I know nothing about what's to come. So how about we give him a push, Jake? They can't swim now, right? Put aside the issues that we gave the orders, there's no doubt that these was the coast that raided the Maelstrom ship. Now for a punishment, what fits the crime? I was informed that a certain well-known pirate ship was spotted weighing anchor at the Morabi dry docks. I assume that this was your work? Aye, you missed all the excitement, Captain, but never you mind. The cerulean star is back above in our sneaky little fambles. I can't stand her. And these must be the grinning curs. Degenerate finds. How dare you ply your filthy trade in the Minzon waters? How many innocent sailors were massacred that you might state your vile avarice? Every one of your kind ought to be lined up and shot. A musket ball is the only answer for this rampart display. Wait, do you mean to just execute him here on the bloody docks? At least take the buggers into custody first. Handing him over to your lawful punishment will satisfy the demands of the code just as well. We've already got the answers to our questions, so feel free to take him away. Do not presume to give me orders, rogue. You only managed to capture these villains and their ill-gotten treasure by employing unsavory and conscionable means. Why, you're not more than pirates yourself. These bastards ain't worth a true pirate's pit. The upright thief was formed to protect us from ourselves. Now they're just hunting dogs for the Admiral. Merlewhip yanks the leash and another buccaneer disappears. You rogues are traitors to your own kind. If it hadn't been for you. Aye, go on, then blame me and me host for your own failures. You know what you was about when you defied the code. You knew that we'd be after you. We're done here. Sorry, I'm going Scottish for some reason. There are still 2 treasures left, rogue, and I mean to claim them both. I'd reconsider this contest of yours, Captain. Turns out this fish we're trying to hook as a shark, and it might just swallow you whole. My pirate English takes me back to Scotland. And I've never been to Scotland. But it might even be a terrible Scottish accent. But for some reason, I think I'm leaning towards that each time I'm talking as Jakey boy. A fisherman. Chip, 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 chip. Na, na, na. Oh yeah, I have to talk to you each time to get insight. That's silly as well. But okay. Alright, reward time, and then we can do the next one and then some main story. Hi. B&A work at the ship Zenko. First blood is ours. How'd you take the fighting at sea? There are a few of us can drop an opponent as quick as a rogue, but you mind you don't exhaust yourself just flailing your blades at a tougher coast. And that goes double for when your mate's on your flanks. If you notice yourself starting to flag, there's not wrong with pulling back from time to time and staggering your attacks with each other to keep the pressure on. I've said it before, Colt, but I'll need a just sharp enough to carve steel for what's to come. I'm afraid this will be more of a challenge than even what that little shrew was bargaining for. That's assuming the curse wasn't lying about the executioners, and the executioners are who I bloody think they are. Twixt you and me though, I'm hoping the name is just some laughable coincidence. Scotland's favorite pirate, Zenko Sakura at your service. Even the word Scotland came out Scottish. Come on, stop, give it up. Anthony. Okay, I'm gonna continue so we have the level 25 done as well. So, more Scottish pirates incoming. Oh there, Zenko. We've a rough job ahead of us, and that's a fact. Matters are tangled enough, what with that Milala Mort snapping at our heels, but we still managed to grab that first trinket without too much fuss. Now I'm doing it intentional, but hey, whatever. Biting back them other 2 treasures though, that'll be a different story. Once the stray gets here, I'll explain what are more to the point. Who we're up against. I don't even know if it sounds decently Scottish, I don't know. Alright, we have 2 bubbles left on the list, the Silver Sorrows and Black Sarcophagus. Let's see where we're at. Underfoot's still gone. Oi, where's Primo got to? Underfoot, he's still looking to whittle the tail behind that bleeding sarcophagus. Well, I'll not be clawing that sticker until we have at least an inkling as to what the bloody thing looks like. Treasures aside, I've been doing some digging on my own into these executioner allies for the grinning curse, and I'm afraid the name weren't no coincidence. Zenko, you've heard of the bloody executioners, I hope? It seems them curse was feeding from the fable of one of the nation's greatest pirates' power. This ain't no ordinary crew of cutthroats, lad. Within Limsa Lominsa, the bloody executioners wield a power and influence second only to the Admiral herself. It was none too fond on Merlewhip on her prohibition on piracy, and it was only the overwhelming threat posed by a Gaulian Empire what eventually convinced them to play nice with the Thalassocracy. But pirates ain't ones to play nice for long. Now that one-eyed Hillifer ain't around to helm the ship, the solidarity on the bloody executioners has begun to show cracks. Sorry, I can't. All the strongest captains and lieutenants have begun to form their own factions, and are scrabbling to claim the top chair for themselves. Of course, not one bloody cove can agree with another on which way the executioners ought to sail. Among these new factions though is a group what is pushing to break free of the Admiral's grip completely. Turns out these reformists, as they call themselves, was the ones that took the Grinning Curse under their wing. Which means they've got possession of the lost 2 treasures we're yet to cloy. Rumors around town say that even for executioners these coves are bloody and ruthless and not to be crossed. We should sit this one out, Jake. Piss on Milala's contest, it ain't worth this kind of grief. We'd been fighting the red of a crew so large and dangerous that even the Admiral ain't keen on coming to blows with them. If they ever came after us... Large or small, it don't matter much. It don't much matter. They broke the code when they hit that maelstrom top. Aye, the Grinning Curs are paying for the crime, but we'd poor Sudan excuse for... Aye, the Grinning Curs are paying for that crime, but we'd be poor sodding excuses for rogues if we let the real culprits carry on unpunished. I mean to see this job to the end, and that means biting back them treasures and handing out proper justice to them as deserve it. But Jake! That tail though. Listen, and with all the infighting going on at present, us stabbing a short blade onto one's faction's toe ain't like to bring the whole executioner crew down on our heads. Besides, them reformist buggers are so far split from the main mob that they've been avoiding the city altogether. Now, it's about time we got to work. Zenko, you're to track down our black market contact. I set him to looking into the curse, new allies a while back, so he should have some answers for us by now. Arigato for the like, by the way. The veil was lifted by Sardarly this morning. That'll put old man at his haunt in Lower Lenoscare. Here, take this sack of blend and pay a visit to House Estate. That's Kobold territory, if you didn't know. The old man bribes him with ore and hires the biggest and meanest salts as bodyguards. Just be ready for your approach to be challenged. Arigato for the like. My fox eye sees all. Or he tries to. Ooh, I'm thirsty. Wait, there's nothing there? Ah, really? It's a long run. I'll start here. What's the next skill we get? Shadowfang at 30. Okay. But we only get that one after the quest, right? Probably. Oh, it's a birdie! It's one of the special ones as well. With the awesome dungeon music. And then you have the ponies as well with the Kirin. I actually would like the Kirin though. Maybe the Kirin is easier to get than the wolves, because the wolves are for harder dungeons if I'm not mistaken, right? Can't remember. The Kirin does look pretty as well. And is also linked to my culture, Japanese. Kirin actually takes me back to Guild Wars 1 series though. There was a Kirin in there as well in the beginning of the story. Well, no, I should re-explain that. I actually started Guild Wars with the first expansion called Guild Wars Factions. So in that expansion there was actually a Kirin in the main story in the beginning. The first Guild Wars was Prophecies, and I only played that one after I played Factions. And there was no Kirin in the normal one. I actually never finished the first one. I've never finished that for some reason. It's actually stupid of me. Don't know how that ends. I don't even know what the boss fight is at the end. I started with Factions, played Nightfall, Eye of the Storm. Where to go? Sweet Stars up? Okay, to the left. And then eventually I also, of course, got Prophecies, but I never finished the game. Wait, this... Oh, here, I was about to say, I'm pretty sure I saw a link. I wasn't looking at it. Dodos! Galago? Well, I'm already way ahead of you, but I'll kill you anyway. How many? 3. Okay. Here we go. Oh, wow, that was the last one. Difficulty rank unlocked. Okay, cool. That was a funny one. Yeah, okay. Oh, that's cool. That's actually good then. Whoa! This is not correct. They're not supposed to be 50. What's this? Okay, that's from someone else. Yikes, I hope those don't attack me. Welcome to the House of Sticks, young rogue. You must excuse my hireling's enthusiasm for greeting visitors. Now, have you any cumbersome baggage of which I might relieve you before we begin our conversation in earnest? Hi. Haha, a heavy burden for one of your tender years to bear, but it weighs has balanced the scales. Sum is paid and the deal is made. Let us speak of these reformists. This faction that so wronged the court now seeks to peddle on one of its stolen treasures, the earrings better known as the Silver Sorrows. The deal, it is said to take place at Costa del Sol, the buyer, a moneyed merchant from the golden sands of Ulda. The earrings will be out in the open, vulnerable. I would target the moment of transaction where I so inclined. As a gentleman up there by the cabin appears to be, for he purchased this self-same information. Though he attempts to disguise his identity, the stench of a soldier yet lingers. I know not where one such as came to learn of my existence, but I suspect he works for a certain yellow-coated captain. Brave she is, but foolish. Stumble blindly into the underworld, and your groping hands will not save you from the holes at your feet. Sudden shall be her fall. That guy over there. Okay. That's a ninja, by the way. That's what we are going to be eventually. Will not look so cute though, because that was the lizard thingy. Fish. You're looking to head inside. Yes, I am. As a matter of fact. Welcome back, Zenko. What information did the old man have on them reformists? Looking to unload them earrings, are they? And to an old man, no less. Can't say as I'm surprised to hear the buyers from out of town. You won't find many Luminsons willing to melt coin on Autumn Cove or so. Only the daftest of sots would go about funding them as means to pull down the Admiral. One of Milalas like he's arrived at the house for you. How did they know to... them curs we've kept must have cackled during the shrews interrogations. We'll have to assume the yellow jackets know what we know. And I pressed the button by accident, sorry. I'll handle this one, Jake. You and Zenko can wait here for Perimu. Oi, Vakebe, what in the hell is she playing at? After her, lad, she knows this ain't the solo job. Okay. Okay. Going after her. Okay. Wow, this is the second time I come to Costa del Sol and it's again pouring down water. It's unbelievable. I told you waited to guild. I don't need... Well, it might be as I could use an extra cove in the shadows after all. Jake has his mind to set on punishing the executioners, but me, I just want to skulk in, cloy them silver bits and skulk out. I reckon that if I could manage that with no one too wiser, then they would know who to come after. Finish the job without drowning me daggers, you know? I ain't exactly true to the code, but the shield of the underworld honor won't stop them bloody killers from cutting me mates through and setting the sister as a glimmers. The guild's the only place would offer to take in a pirate stray like me, and I'll not see it burn to the ground. The deal's about to start. Say the word when you bane it to head in. Right, let's do this. Alright, here's what we know. The rich merchant what comes over from Ulda is some old Maida master Gigaruju, the call as owns the Costa del Sol. Gigaruju's taken his guards and dancing dells and pranced off down the beach, someplace given over the use of the entire resort to his friend. Seems she didn't want an audience for her bargain with the reformists. Which, as it happens, works out well for us. We'll wait until they're busy, haggling over price, and snatch the stars and hope the tweak before they realize odds amiss. Sounds like a plan. Yes, it does. Let's go get those earrings back. It stopped raining for once. This is supposed to be a resort. There, the players have arrived. The reformist coin counter, and the Uldan buyer are setting up on the southeast platform. The earrings ought to be nearby. Hang about. Where are all these other calls? The place was meant to be empty. I see some nasty looking blokes in Ulda garbs, and are those Mehmets? The merchants brought along a whole body entourage. I've gone and got ahead on myself. I should have realized the job never be that easy. We'll have to mill a few of them bodyguards first, I reckon. You don't want to fight through a forest of blades should you get caught sneaking about up them narrow walkways. Jakey boy! Probably. Jake, I thought I'd, stow your excuses, love. I know full well what you're worried about. You start going soft on us, though, and I'll be likely losing one of my arms. I can't take on the bloody executioners all by myself. It's only cause I've got rogues like you and Underfoot and Zenko here that the guild can take the jobs it does. When our coves walk the shadows, it's the bleeding pirates what do the trembling. Remember that, Vakabi. We ain't some two guild robbers what piss their breeches when their daddles caught in the honeypot. We're the knives in the dark ones, and no bastard wants to go blade to blade with the likes of us. I see. You've not changed your mind then. You'll need all the stabbers you can get, and I promise mine'll be there when you need them. Bene, now let's carve a path to that platform and bite back them earrings. Vakabi, you hide yourself down by the docks in case the marks escape during the fighting. Zenko, you and me'll split up and build the guards as we go. It's them puppets as concern me most. I suggest you crush them little buggers before they can spring any rum of fun. Creep in and close as you dare, then give them a good solid clog from behind. Hide ain't the most original strategy, but that don't make it any less lethal. Once you're done with the first group, slip back into the shadows and move on to the next. Not to it. Hey. I'll head over to back while you start in from the front. Let's wrap this up before the jackets blunder in and scare off our marks. Let's go get him. Go get him. Sneaky, sneaky. So we need to get the security Mehmets, right? Right? Why? Does he see me? Oh, my foot. Huh? I'm busy. What are you talking about? Jakey boy, what are you talking about? What's wrong? Wait, you still at the first group, Jake? Or are you fighting the boss? He's probably fighting the boss. I need to kill this guy first though. There we go. You fighting the boss? Ah, cells for captain. Okay, yeah. There we go. And we almost have it. Now you two, give us the earrings. Now! Rogues? No one mentioned all about rogues. What the hell do you think you're doing? I'm conducting a business transaction on behalf of the bloody executioners. Do you understand what it means? Do you know what they'll do to you? I am all frightened. Odd then, that you're the one who's shaken. It don't much matter to me who you work for. Your bosses broke the code and we're here to collect. Those be the silver stars then. I'm sure you paid a caravan a coin for them shiny bubbles, but I doubt they're worth your life. Let's have them then. Wait, damn you, you should know that this personage is extremely influential member of the East Aldern Trading Company. Surely you've heard of it. If the threat of reprisal will not stay your hands, then consider the political ramifications of interfering with a foreign dignitary. The Admiral would not desire you to damage limbs or relations with Ul'dah. Yes, exactly. I am a very highly placed in Ul'dah society. I have powerful friends who would not be pleased were you to mistreat me in any fashion. And you must understand the silver swords are a historical treasure, a gift once bestowed upon Sultana Nanasha Ul-Nasha by her champion. The earrings were later stolen from the royal vault, and we lost hope forever recovering them. That I might so easily purchase them thus is a miracle. The return on these trinkets will be, that is to say, the sorrows must be returned to Ul'dah. Can you not look the other way for sake of my nation's pride? You must think me some dull with a tuck. If this deal was being made on behalf of your country, then why you're sneaking about and consorting with pirates? An excellent point. One might doubt your quality of chapter were you to continue these feeble fabrications. Ah, god, she's here as well. You need only entrust those earrings to me, should you truly wish to them return to Ul'dah, that is. After all, 'twas to fulfill that the very purpose that the Talacracy bid on the sorrows in the first place. Bit later, aren't you, Captain? I think you'll agree this run belongs to us. On the contrary, my dear scoundrel, I made the winning move the moment I knew we were dealing with a merchant of Ul'dah. I come bearing an official order of seizure authorized by the Admiral herself. You will not be harmed, but I must insist that you cooperate with this reclamation of unlawfully obtained goods. Though Costa del Sol is private property, it nevertheless lies within state-governed territory. Come along quietly and we need not inconvenience Master Gikuroju any further. As breed of Lalafel tragedy will probably laugh. Yeah, probably. These suspects will be taken into Yellow Jacket's custody, and do not concern yourself with the Silver Stars. They'll be quite safe with me. Bah. Yeah, that's it. Will probably just be a laughing matter if Potato threatens you. Ah, the hell stayed that canary-colored harpy. We might as well have handed the tincture on a velvet cushion. I'll go find Underfoot and help him with this digging. There's still that lost treasure out there, and you can be sure that the reformists won't be giving it up without a fight. Aye, you do that. Been a luck to you, love. Ah, there you are. You left before events had truly been decided, and I thought you deserved to know the score. The old merchant has acquiesced to our request and surrendered to the silver stars into our keeping. We've also apprehended the reformist accountant and will be holding him for further questioning. Oh, born in associate of the bloody executioners. You yellow jackets don't flinch from your duty, I'll give you that. And what's this I hear about you buying information, Captain? I thought you'd sooner die than associate with elements of the underworld. I will do what I must to stay ahead in this challenge, and that Marketeer's knowledge was vital to the case. 'Tis true I might find his practice distasteful, but he no pirate. It is the fading era of piracy, which I mean to consign to history books, and the chapter will never be fully closed until every pirate-spawned relic, including you and your guild, becomes a thing to the past. Valiant and fortified, these are the words by which the Yellow Jackets live. It is the manner in which we protect Limsa. I swore an oath on the graves of my sisters. No more shall the innocent suffer at the hands of these savage buccaneers, these unrepentant killers. And a grand oath it is. Me, I've got my fanbills full just keeping the code intact. But the code is a kind of oath too, when you get down to it. And since I've sworn to uphold it, I've no intention of stepping aside and letting you trample all over me or me coves. In fact, you'd better have given in now, before matters get proper serious. Just say you're sorry, admit defeat, and we'll leave it at that, eh? Your audacity knows no bounds. I am done wasting words. I shall reclaim that lost treasure, and then I will look on victorious as your guild is dismantled brick by brick. Good luck with that one. That's the spirit, Captain. Just don't forget to keep an eye on them earrings. The city's crawling with rogues, you know. You could keep the sorrows in a bloody lockbox in Coral Tower, but look away from a moment and one of me coves will buy them beauties right back. Come on, Seiko. It's back to the sisters for us. I like Jake. Jake is fun. Yep. Alright. That was a 25 one, right? Okay, so we have one more to go once I hit level 30, which we're not yet. What's the time? A little bit more, a little bit more. I won't be able to stream this late tomorrow, because I have god duties to do on Monday. Hi, and they start sooner than usual. I can't control when spirits and demons plan to attack the human world. Sadly enough, we can't. We just have to stop them when it happens. Yes, I want to go inside, thank you. Well, after all that work, shrew made off with the spoils. And as far as her damn contest goes, I'll suppose that makes us even. Hid by the lost treasure, this black sarcophagus that decides the victory. Whatever the reformists are doing to keep it bob, you can bet her your grandmom's teeth there'll be some blade work needed before this job is done. Get yourselves ready for a proper scrap, Senko. Huh. I'm going with the check. Go. So yeah, we'll get Shadow Fang in the next quest, which is level 30. Aha. Okay, so speak with Rosa Hawthorne. Oh. Yep. Oh yeah, mount. Okay, bye. Also, pet. My chocobo was not here. So, information about the Sylphs we want. There she is. A peace offering for the Sylphs. Were it anyone else, I'd recommend a jar of honey, but I fear that wouldn't get us past their front doorsteps, dear. No, their taste runs more to the unusual. Are you perchance familiar with milkroot? That's what we call the root of that most fiendish seedkin, the ocho. When chewed, it exudes a cloudy liquid that's said to induce curious visions in the imbiber. You'd not catch me dead trying the stuff, but the Sylphs seem to enjoy it to no end. I've not seen an ocho around the comb in quite some time, but I did encounter a suspicious clump of grass the other day. Were you to stimulate it somehow with some of this amber syrup, for example, you might be surprised at what comes out. Good luck! Okay. Take a look then, what comes out of the grass. Snake! I don't know. It's a snake. Where is this grass? Oh, there. Furious Tussock. Furious Tussock, okay. What comes out? Oh, that comes out, okay. Right, let's go. Get this back to Rolf Hawthorne. Ah, you're back. Was my wife able to direct you to the suitable offering? Milkroot, but of course, the sylphs quaff that cloudy stuff as quick as I do flagon of meat. The effect's just about the same as well. Anyway, the gift of Milkroot will have the sylphs calling your friend and brother the moment they lay eyes on it. Now, let me wrap that up for you. I'm starting to feel a bit woozy. Bit woozy, eh? What have you been drinking then? I've taken the liberty of wrapping your Milkroot well and good. This should keep it nice and fresh. Not to mention spare you from that god's awful stench. Thank you. The sylphs love the stuff, but me I'd rather bury my nose in chocobo dung. I dare say the reek even rivals the breath of the morble that put an end to my adventuring days. But I can tell you that story another time. You have more important matters to attend to today, yes? The sylphs are an eccentric bunch, but I've shared their company enough to know that they're kind at heart. They'll not shun one whose intentions are true. May your parley be fruitful, one friend, and do stop by on your return. There's a flagon of full flower mead with your name on it, if you'd regale me with your adventuring tales. Ooh, fresh meat. Ah, and before I forgot, don't go trespassing off just yet. Emmeline here would have a word with you. Travel in safety, friend, and do not pass along my regards to the winged one. So you have a word with me? It's good to see your knowledge of Sylphid culture at matured. I see no reason to delay your mission any further. Upon your arrival at Little Solace, seek out a young sylph by the name of Comoxio. He has served as an intermediary between our people on many an occasion, and has the close ear of his tribe's elder. I see that Hawthorne has furnished you with some of that malodorous root the sylphs adore. I have something of far greater import for you to deliver, a missive from the elder Seatseer herself. To summarize the letter's content in brief, it vouches for the integrity of our envoy, that would be you, and restates Gridania's desire to maintain a harmonious relationship with our long-standing friends of the forest. The war with Tixel has taken a toll on our resources, so we can ill afford to get mired in another conflict. I need not impress upon you any further the importance of this mission. May the 12 see you return with good tidings. Thank you, thank you. I'll try my best. I'll try my best. Don't pressure me! Let's go. Hey, it's a pony. Whee! Oof. Na na na. This song again. Comoxia. Walking One is not familiar to this one. This one does not trust Strange Walking One. Strange Dancing Ones might be a different story, but this one expects no such thing. Walking One should go home and leave this one be. So we shall dance! I shall dance. This one would welcome Walking One who moves like these ones. If Walking One would talk to this one will answer. This one is a busy one, so Walking One should speak with me quick tongue. Walking One would bring gifts to this one. Walking One is most kind. Walking One brings Milkroot. Milkroot fills this one with great joy. This one gives thanks. Gives many, many thanks. Oh gosh. At least it reads easier than pirate language. Walking One carries message for Elder One. This one will deliver the message to Elder One. Walking One should not worry. Hello there, we're envoys from Gridania and we're here to treat with your people. Aye, we come to pay our respects to your elder and to learn from him more of your Lord Ramu. Who are these ones? These Walking Ones come from Gridania? Walking One became a dancing one and brought Milkroot, but Walking One tricks this one. This one does not like tricks. This one will speak no more. Elder one is busy. Walking ones should go home. Go home, you say? But the seals of Little Solace have always welcomed Gridanian envoys with open wings. The letter carried by Zenko here is an ode of peace penned by Elder Seats herself. Still, you would refuse us? This one's reasons are no business of Walking Ones. Elder One has no words for Gridanian. Walking Ones waste everyone's time. Well, I never turned away at the gates. Whatever did we do to deserve such a rude welcome? Was Zenko's jig insufficiently jiggy? I'm baffled as you, but something tells me recent events have our erstwhile fluttery friends feeling uncommonly worried. I would say we've no choice but to ask around and see how might earn their trust. You should dance. Dancing works. Say Zenko, are you in the mood for dancing? That's right, dancing. You went through all the trouble to learn the Seal's traditional greeting, but you've greeted hardly any of them. Why, if I were a self, I'd be beside myself with delight to see an adventurer expressing an interest in my culture. Me? Of course I'd be happy to join. Oh, there goes those bloody lacrams of mine acting up again. Yeah, of course. Yeah, right. I'ma dance for you. Amexia. Amix. Walking one would be friend of to this one's? This one is overjoyed, but this one keeps the way of weaving a secret. Even if Walking one learned to secret, Walking one could not weave in the same way. Dance. Oh, Walking one knows Jolly Dance. Jolly Dance fills this one good cheer. Let these two be friends. One more dance. Dance. Chocobo, you still look scary. I mean Chocobi. Walking one is a friend to these ones. Friendly like gracious elder one of 4 cities. Know how to dance into these ones' hearts. Report back to E. We shall do that. Zenko, would you like to hear good news or the better news? The good news is that your lovely dancing has brought smiles and high spirits to all of Little Solace. The better news? Why, I've thoroughly recovered from those accursed leg cramps. Onward to our next adventure. Okay. Zenko, as an adventurer, you're no stranger to helping distressed folk, I'd wager. Tales of good deeds are quick to spread. The adventurer who comes to the aid of the local populace can go from stranger to a hero overnight. No doubt you see what I'm getting at. The Sylph who make their home in Little Solace do so having been driven from their woodland home. Surely they have their fair share of troubles. Seek out troubled Sylphs and see what might be done to ease their worries. Sound plan, would you not say? That said, the Sylphs are known to share their worries with outsiders. You would be better off inquiring with Hero Ibmedia of the Gridanians who reside here. She's most likely to be privy to Sylph's troubles. Okay. Praise be the elementals. I cannot express how happy I am to see an adventurer with a truly gentle heart. The Sylphs of Little Solace are sorely in need of aid. Pray hear me out. Aye, I will. I have a good heart. Being a temporary settlement, Little Solace wants for amenities, not least a stout set of defense. Consequently, beasts from moms around are free to wander in and terrorize the helpless resident. These Gorlins and Galgnots that roam these parts are especially troublesome, but slaying one of each should serve a warning to the rest. Furthermore, perhaps you could gather 3 bounty brooches as well. They play an important role in silviculture. I don't claim to know the details, and what with such feral beasts prowling all over us, they are not easily come by. When you're done with the deed, seek out Komuxia. He's slow to warn to outsiders, but your good intentions will not be lost on him. My own experience speaks to this. Okay. Slay monsters and gather bushes. Brushes. Get this thing. Alright. It's one. Where the brushes at? I think I'm gonna call it after this one though. It's actually a bit late. But I watched the movie, so you know. I'll probably do a bit longer more Final Fantasy tomorrow. Because honestly, I want to hit level 30 as well. So I can start playing Ninja. Even though the fun only gets at like, I think 45 I guess I'll get the Lost Ninjutsu symbol, so it's gonna take a while before I can do all the cool stuff, but still. Do I need to? Oh, a bee. Gnat. A gall gnat. Zzz, zzz. Okay. I'm halfway a Realm Reborn already? Really? Nah. Can't be true, man. Whoa, cool music. I'm halfway there, but I'm guessing you're meaning the main story. After the main story comes like all the patches they did, and after all the patches comes the expansion. So it's still gonna take a long time before we can actually continue and get up to new stuff. Dancing one is still here. Dancing one can dance all day. This one's trust is not easily earned. Dancing one brings brownie brushes for this one. This one can dye thread once more. This one is pleased. Yeah, just the main story. Yeah, see that's the problem. You have to like, well, problem, I don't mind it, but after the main story you need to do all the patch stories and then you can go over only after the patch stories to the next expansion. So, and those take a lot as well. Those are pretty long as well. Ah! Thunder, lightning! Bye. Dancing one kills bitey buzzy one. This one hates bitey buzzy ones. Dancing one is kind. Too kind. Many walking ones come to these ones abode, but few are friendly like dancing one. Perhaps this one wrong not to trust dancing one after all. Level up! It's a guy. The patch aren't many quests? I thought they were though. This one asks dancing one for forgiveness. These ones have many troubles since walking ones lost came out to our abode. This one must be careful, always careful. But dancing one is not like other walking ones. This one can trust dancing one. This one would ask dancing one for help. Strange walking ones with bodies of steel come to home to these ones. This one thinks steel ones come from Empire. Where Empire goes, many living ones become dead ones. Trees fall and brushes burn. These ones' home is in danger. Danger! This one begs of dancing one to help this one no more. Dancing one is friends with these ones and walking ones, yes? Dancing one must speak to these ones and here and walking ones in hut house and find out more. Komoxio. A few minutes ago I said that at least this is easier than pirate language, but you're starting to make it hard on me. Okay. This one has a bad feeling. This one fears steel ones are after something, but this one should speak no more. Go dancing one. This one depends on kindness of dancing one. Becoming complicated. Okay. But I think I'm gonna call it here. Hi. Oop. I'm gonna go to bed real soon. Take a nap. And of course I'll be back tomorrow. It was fun though, I'm a little bit sad that I didn't play as much Final Fantasy as I originally wanted today. But the movie was good. So, you know, there's that. Also, I had fun today on Apex, and at least I got good support during Dead Space. So there was that. So yeah, maybe a few more chapters of Dead Space when I hit 30 pups or something. I don't know. There are 30 humans following. We'll see. Maybe I'll try tomorrow on Twitch. I don't know. Or maybe I'll start it up and then wait till every one of you guys has been able to follow the Twitch channel, so you at least get a notification as well when I'm online, so you don't miss it when you don't want to miss it. Of course, if you don't have time, then feel free to miss it. Real life has things that require your attention as well, most probably. So, yeah. Even though I am real life, though, I am also real life, so don't forget that. But with this last lightning strike, I hope, because that's sounding terrible, I'm gonna say thank you for watching and staying with me in the beautiful Eorzea. Apparently we're halfway, thanks to my informant here in chat. So, there's that. Halfway the first game, of course. It has 3 expansions. So, yeah, we still have a lot of work to do. We are, let me check back, just hit level 28, so 2 more levels, and then we can start making a ninja. And yeah, then the fun really begins. And at 50 we'll make Red Mage, Samurai, and Dark Knight. But I think Dark Knight is actually later. I'm not sure anymore. I know Dark Knight is not in Ul'dah, so it might be later. But we'll see when. Until then, anyways, if I need a dungeon real fast, we have our Scholar. So, on that note, because otherwise I'll keep blabbling again all the time. Thank you for watching, have a wonderful evening, and I hope to see you in the next one, which is, well, obviously tomorrow. I'll do streams tomorrow. Yes. I'll go sleep, and then I'll do streams tomorrow. Bye. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.